You're on. Saturday, October 26th, day 320 of Phase the Sun. Sun's up, came up at 7:59, goes down tonight at 6:24. We'll do birthdays and important stuff such as those pesky elf locks. Special shout out to all the morticians in this area. Those Landau bars really do it for us. They really do it for us. Words that sound alike are the ones that will trip you up. Weather in a moment, and more lasers, hearts, and confetti. So, let's do a laser. What's the laser? I can't remember the different ones. Come on, little laser, or whoever's out there. Oh, look, it brought up
Morning,
Doug Block. And Doug Block showed up right with the lasers.
Fun.
That was kind of fun. Oh, and Tim and Tana Mundweather, you don't want to miss this episode.
Okay.
If you're related to them, or you know them, or they're your neighbors, make sure they listen. Because we're going to talk about Hearsts. What's this? Is this going to be balloons? Oh, fireworks.
Doug's in the Black Hills.
Ah, yes. Nice and cool in the Black Hills, I bet. Nice and cool on the flat plains of South Dakota over here.
Yeah, it's 33 right now with a high of 58.
Yeah, so that's going to be pretty decent. And then 66 tomorrow, 72 on Monday, and then back into the 40s and 50s all next week, it looks like. So, nothing out there for rain or snow. Talked about the sunset. Oh, the wind, 6 miles an hour out of the southeast. So it's kind of blowing right in our face, but it's not bad.
It's not bad.
29% moon.
Good morning, Dean and Diane Johnson.
Good morning, you kids. Give those guys a little something. We got a gift for you here, Dean and Diane. Watch this. Hold on tight. Here it comes.
Maybe you do it with yours. That got the phone tilted on the front here.
Oh, okay. There's Pamela Canas, the lady who made this hat that I'm wearing. Okay. Yeah, I'll find it. There it is. That's for you, Dean and Diane.
Hey, good morning, Stacy Muchler Duty.
Hi, Stacy. Happy birthday, and Amy Critchmeyer.
Happy birthday.
And Ed Chambers.
Happy birthday, Ed.
And
Edwin.
And Amy Critchmeyer again.
She gets a double birthday.
Yeah.
Happy double fun birthday, Amy.
Marcy Juranen.
Happy birthday, Marcy.
And Linda. No. Karna Lynn Peterson Swenson. So, Karna Swenson, happy birthday to you. Have you been throwing hearts out and all the rest?
No, and let's see, the phone doesn't work when it's tilted.
Oh.
Barely works for you, barely works for me.
Ah. Hi, Diane. There's some balloons for the Johnsons. You guys just live it up.
And all the birthdays.
And all the birthdays, yeah. Give them some more balloons. Come on, we're balloon rich today. Helium doesn't cost that much.
And then put yours up there.
Okay.
And then when it's 2 of these, it should be something else. It's not doing nothing.
You think it recognizes it was 2 different hands? Oh, Bob Spildy is up and at him. Thanks for fixing our deck, Bob.
Yeah,
We're sitting here without being all kinds of scared. So, man, it came out nice, too. Okay. I gave her my best advice. Want to talk about words that get mixed up with each other?
Mm-hmm.
You can't give someone advice. You can only give them advice. So you can advise them, but you can't give them advice.
There's the hearts.
Oh, yay. Watch out for false friends like these, which can make you sound less smart than what you might really be. Some common trip-ups include adverse versus averse. The first one means unfavorable, as in adverse market conditions. The second one means feeling opposed, such as I am averse to giving anyone unsolicited advice. And then there's continually versus continuously. One without ever stopping, and the other is repeated over and over. So continually means you are continually saying the same thing.
Over and over?
Yeah. And continuously means you say it all the
Are
time.
hot lights involved? You're under the hot lights.
I wish we had some hot lights out here.
We'll see. Some rain. We'll put some rain on
Put a
that.
little rain on it. That'll make us feel better when the rain
Yeah,
stops.
that's terrible.
That's not a very generous rain, though, is it?
No, I want more rain.
More
on
rain.
On that thought.
Come on, more rain.
More rain.
Yeah.
Or rain out that
And it's funny
continuously over and over and over.
it's funny how it darkens that whole screen.
Yeah, they both do. I don't know how come.
Does one thumbs down do anything?
It's the thumbs down.
Oh, no, I don't want the thumbs down.
And then there's thumbs up.
I'd give a thumbs up to Bob's building. I think you got to...
2 thumbs up is something else.
I'll try to make him think it's both the same thing. I don't know.
I gotta turn this. I gotta make it straight.
Yeah, it's got to see you just exactly like it knows you. There you go.
Fireworks.
That's the way to make it work.
Fireworks.
Fireworks. I don't know how you found that, but we've gotten our money's worth out of it.
It's in our phone.
Yeah.
It's in your phone. Just has to be newer than an iPhone 12, and then it'll work.
Do you want to do a little class on those? I'll go get that sheet on what hand signals do what.
Well, morning, Tom Bush.
Hi, Tom Bush. Walt Disney World is a surprisingly popular place for people to scatter their loved ones' ashes. God darn it. You got to be kind of sneaky about that.
Where?
Walt Disney World.
Ooh.
It's a popular place to scatter people's ashes. Disney, understandably, takes a strong stand against the practice, saying that anyone who brings human remains onto the property will be kicked out.
Man, I would not want any of my loved ones spread to a place we've only been a couple times in our life.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not like I wouldn't be like attached to your ashes, but it's still you. All for Pete's sake.
Oh.
Good morning, Tom Bush says good morning. So what'd be a good
Oh, a good morning sign for Tom?
peace?
Ooh.
You get some confetti.
Get a piece of, you can take as many pieces as you want. Oh. So more on Disney. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Before settling in on the 7 dwarfs, the ones we know today, Disney was considering Chesty, Tubby, Burpy, Deffy, Hickey, Wheezy, and Awful as the 7 dwarfs. I don't know.
That's funny. You get used to whatever they are, but
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Hi,
But
Debbie Pagler.
I think they landed on the right ones. Hi, Debbie. Marie Curie's notebooks are still radioactive. Wow. That stuff hangs around a long time.
Her notebooks are still.
Her notebooks are still radioactive. She might have been soaked in that stuff by the time she got done with her experiments.
I think I watched a documentary on her and then her husband.
Oh.
I can't remember who anybody is right now, but it seems like Marie Curie and then the radioactive stuff are ringing a bell back in my head.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for the thumbs up. 9 a.m. this morning. Some brave souls are going to try out the new
Oh.
pickerel courts. Kind of exciting. Oh,
Pickleball
sure.
courts, yeah. There's little...
See more. Yeah. Morning, Jill Hansen.
So where are the new pickleball courts? I didn't know there were new ones. Indoors or outdoors? And I think you probably could play outdoors in this weather. You warm up pretty fast, they tell me. At the poison gardens of Anilwick Castle in England, many of the plants are so deadly they're in cages. Huh.
So point my
There
fingers
it
towards
is.
my chest.
Yeah.
That's for you, Jill. We were born on the same day in the same minute,
Oh.
according to the doctor that delivered me, and then went back to town to Jill's mom, and he goes, "There's the same minute." Yeah.
You know, I should have started this portion of the show saying that if you're ever going to be on a game show, this is the show to listen to before you go, because we're going to teach them some pretty cool stuff, like this next thing. You ready?
Okay.
Brace yourself. I can't find it. It's here someplace. At the Gettysburg reunion in 1913, 2 men purchased a hatchet and walked to the site where their regiments had fought and buried the hatchet.
Oh,
That's a great story.
that might be that might get a fireworks. Hi, Gloria Sickmiller.
8 new courts on the east side of the Wellness Center,
Huh.
Bob
Okay.
says.
Go down to read that. My back is just a bugger,
Yeah.
man.
Okay.
Morning, Joan Jordan.
Hi, Joan. You know,
We'll give her these.
okay, these are for you, Joan. Oh, man.
Confetti.
And you don't even have to clean that up. We just leave it. I wish when somebody does something and it brings up their bubble, I wish you'd leave that long enough so you could reach over and at least squint at it.
It's tinier than even a thumbnail. It's like it's so
Yeah.
tiny.
It is tiny. Words. It's all we really have, View. That's all we have is a little bit of time and a few words. Hi, Mike Lucan. Oh, now is this going to do? I can't remember what one does and what another one does. Morning, Mike.
It's just doing the thumbs up.
Yeah.
Come on, little. Morning, Westart. You do it.
West Turkey Senior. Hi. All right, get ready. Here it comes. We'll see what it is. Oh,
There.
look what you got.
There we go.
Yeah.
Fun.
You know, I'm going to write the meanings of all of my hand signals on the backs of my fingers. So when we hold them up, we'll know what we're doing. Oh,
Morning, Pam J. Muchler.
Get ready. We're not done yet, kids. Hit it. Hit her hard. Okay,
Cool.
That's fun. Oh, I'm going to make the phone mad at us. Just like kids with a new toy. What's going on out here?
It's cool.
It's Saturday. That is cool.
And then the heart, as long as I point
Yeah.
my thumbs down to my heart.
And was that little Miss Blackfeather that gave us that tip?
Brian Agar.
Oh, Brian Agar.
That they logged in about the same time.
Okay.
I just don't have I have the phone tipped a little.
And I can see the heart there.
Yeah, I can see it now too.
Yeah. Huh.
I don't know.
You must be at the wrong angle over there.
I am. I have the phone tipped for you.
Oh, thanks. So I can't make the heart sign.
You can. You got to put all these fingernails together.
Okay, all these fingernails together. Oh, there you go.
And now your thumb tips.
And now your thumb tips.
And put your thumb tips towards your heart.
Ah, look at that.
Point them. Okay. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
But see how mine were? That's what Brian told me. No. Point your heart. Point your
I don't know. It's working.
Point your thumbs down to your heart.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
There.
You're right.
Better, yeah.
Better.
That's
fun, you guys. Okay. And words. That's all we really have. But have you ever noticed how insults, words that they are, often evolve into meaning the opposite? Over time, fighting words turn into praise. Compliments that hold just enough of their original meaning to make them interesting, such as bad, especially with a few extra A's to stretch it out to bad, meaning sexy, hot, and not your Sunday school teacher's idea of good or bad. But rockers were by no means the first to turn bad upside down, according to the Oxford Dictionary. The first inverted use of bad dates back to 1897. And he was using it to say it's good. Man,
back in 1897. Seems like back in the day they'd be saying that's a bad recipe.
The first inverted use of bat, 1897.
Like Glenda Johnson. You might have to do it.
You want me to bless them with some hearts?
I want Glenda to get some
Okay,
hearts.
Glenda, Brenda wants you to have these. And I'm the delivery boy today.
Morning.
Somebody else just shot a heart over there, too.
Mm-hmm.
Or when we're doing that, do those little ones go up? I don't think so.
No, that's on their end. The
Okay.
bigger stuff's on our end.
I think that was Christopher Columbus. It looked like his ship that popped up there. Oh, things that used to mean completely different things, such as bully. Today, a bully means someone cruel to those who are weaker. The original meaning was sweetheart, according to Merriam-Webster. It's most likely from the Old Dutch word bol, meaning lover. Bol. Okay, got to remember everything you taught me. I might be able to make this work. Let's just see. There you
Hey, yeah, cool.
go. You really got to contort your thumbs to get them together to point down to your heart. And prestigious. Today's meaning is honored. The original meaning, it was trickery, illusion, or conjecturing. Like trickery or an illusion.
I've heard it pronounced a couple ways, prestigious and prestigious.
Yeah. I think either way is acceptable.
Yeah, like tomato. Morning, Don Coleman Tribbett.
And prestigious used to mean something closer to presto, like presto, boom. Okay.
You're going to have to do them.
I can do them.
It's not coming around for me.
Good morning, kids. What were you doing? Oh, you're... we'll get them. There you go.
There, the fireworks.
You can get too close, I think. And then the word matrix. Today's meaning is a pattern of lines and spaces. In the old days, it meant a female breeding animal. And that goes back to ancient Rome. Bring in the matrix. How do they change so much?
Wild.
While it was once believed the human nose could only detect about 10,000 smells, more recent research shows it's far more sensitive, capable of identifying 1 trillion or more distinct scents. And if you can separate those out in your mind long enough to identify them, you're a better identifier than I'll ever be. Oh, okay. Turtles breathe through their butts.
Yeah. Morning, Wildcat.
Some species of turtles absorb oxygen through their butt, I guess, a multi-purpose opening used for excretion and reproduction. This adaptation allows them to stay submerged for extended periods.
Funny.
That is
Funny.
So how did they find that?
Yeah, I don't know who's on the research of that.
A chef's hat has 100 folds. And those pleats in their hats, you know, each representing the number of ways to cook an egg.
Dang.
It's a mark of a chef's skill and his experience in the kitchen. So rookie chefs can't wear those chef hats with the pleats in them.
Dang.
You gonna get her?
Nope.
Want to lean over this way?
No, I can't lean. My back is.
Oh, that's
too
right.
bad. First thing you hear when I join, turtles breathe through their butts. So far, I know.
That's an indicator of you're going to have a very good date. Because it can't get much more corny than that.
Get some fireworks over that one. That wasn't very long though.
Yeah, all those fireworks, are they short, did you say? That seems short. Here it comes. Get ready. Oh, no.
And it wants to do the thumbs up too. I don't know. They're cool.
Yeah. Some cats are allergic to humans.
Yeah, isn't that wild?
Just as some people are allergic to cats, it turns out certain cats can also develop allergies to the human dander, though it's much rare. Look at that little dog down there.
Yeah, I was looking to see if he was shaking. Oh, he is. He's shivering.
Should I put him in?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is shivering, isn't he?
Oh.
All right. Okay. When we come back, we'll have Sharks Don't Have Bones. But our dog is cold and has to go in the house.
Yeah,
You know
he's
how-
just laying by the chair here.
Yeah.
We don't have a thing under him either.
Want to go in, pup?
Doggy.
No, thanks, he says.
But it, yeah. There
You
you
want to
go.
go in?
Sharks don't have bones, so you wouldn't have to fillet them up then.
Yeah. So they're just pure meat, huh?
Instead of bones, sharks have cartilage. This is some flexible tissue that makes up human ears and noses. This makes them
Oh.
lighter and more buoyant in the water.
Oh.
Wild.
Oh. Sharks. You know what an elf lock is?
No.
This is something, I don't know where you'd ever use it, but if you need it, you're going to have it, because we're going to do it right now.
Okay.
Elf locks. That's originated in the 16th century when people blamed elves for mischievously twisting their hair overnight. And sometimes when horses' manes got all tangled up, they would call them elf locks and blame those darn elves. That's the Oxford English Dictionary says that. Ah, funerals. This is a good story.
Okay.
I like this story. If you've ever been to a funeral or behind the procession of one on the road, you'll always see the hearse, and perhaps, if you haven't seen it, look for it next time. When you go by the vehicle, they usually don't have windows in the back. It's a solid panel back there. Instead, there are S-shaped bars where the windows should be, and those bars have a reason to be there.
Then it says, what gives?
What gives? Those diagonal irons on the rear quarter panel of hearses are called landau bars. They're purely decorative today, but once they served a purpose and are now in place as a nod to history. Lightweight and suspended on elliptical springs, that four-in-hand coach was a precursor to today's convertible cars. Okay, let's go back to four-in-hand coach. Judy Gulbra. Hi, Judy.
Good morning, Judy.
But four-in-hand, when they say that phrase, that means that guy sitting there on the coach is taking care of four horses at the same time. And I don't know, I think you really only have to take real close care of the first two, because those other guys aren't going to be able to go anyplace. But when they're pulling four horses, it's four in hand.
I've only seen a couple of those. At my cousin Lynn Nick's funeral, they had it out at the ranch.
Yeah.
And is there one too at Mudweiler's in Millbank?
You know, they do have a...
Seems like there's a coach sitting
do
in
have-
their yard for decoration.
Yeah, and it's in a glass display. And it's nice. It's a nice one. Yeah. I'll be back right after this message. Are you ready?
Morning, Laurie Smith.
This won't take long.
Try to get this going over here. Come on. Be nice to me. My back is all whacked out.
Hi, Laurie Smith. Okay. Let me try it from this angle. Doggone it. I don't know how you can do that so easy. My hands just don't go into that position.
Well, all these fingernails go together.
All these fingernails go together. There you go.
And then you press your thumbs together.
There it is.
There you go.
Lori,
There you go.
Brenda went way out of her way for you on that one, Lori. So that was good. So, talking about funeral processions and the hearse. So you have those little things on the side. And they used to have those on those soft folding tops. On the original model, the horse-drawn, the front had a cover and the back had a cover, and they would come and meet in the middle, and those landau bars would lock them together. So there was a purpose for them. An elongated external hinge mechanism was necessary to support the roof, and since the pricey landau was designed and since then the landau was designed as a luxury for the upper classes, and designers added the elegant S-shaped scroll to the utilitarian hinges to make them more pleasing to the eye.
Aesthetically. Okay.
Early horse-drawn hearses were carriages often featured functional landau bars. Before World War II, American automobile hearses borrowed the landau bar, that flourish, as a homage to and a kind of a salute to the old world buggy that they hauled people around in.
Old world class.
Yeah. Over the years, the landau bars became so ingrained in the public's mind as the symbol of a funeral car that most hearse manufacturers still tack them onto their limousines as a matter of tradition. And don't be surprised if you hear a funeral director use the word coach rather than hearse to refer to the vehicle transporting a casket. As Jessica Mitford wrote in The American Way of Death Revisited, this was just one change to the funeral-related language in the 20th century. Other terms that got phased out were morgue. The suggested replacement now is preparation room. And the word undertaker replaced by funeral director or mortician. So Tim and Tana, you've just gained 2 points in extra credit.
Cool.
For learning that.
I like Tim and Tana.
Yeah, they are pretty nice people. Okay. Should we stay right in order, or should we bounce around and confuse ourselves again?
I don't want to be confused.
Yeah, okay.
It's hard enough.
It's hard enough, yeah. Those storms out east. What do you do with all your flamingos when you're getting a big storm like that? They harbored the flamingos in the bathrooms of the zoos. And you have to take care of the colas and their specialized food. Zoos need contingency plans at the ready, and they've just recently really been working those plans really up. Although everyone was starting to see the winds and rains get stronger as the eye wall of the storm moved north on September 26th, Kelly Martin called her husband about 8:30 p.m. and said she'll be home by midnight at the latest. As she's the vice president of zoological care, Martin had to make sure all animals at the Florida Clearwater Marine Aquarium were hunkered down and safe through the hurricane. And she was part of the ride-out team. The workers who would be riding out the storm with the animals were called the ride-out team. But the mood was optimistic. They said, it's not going to be much. It'll be a storm, but not that bad. They were all feeling really good, she said. They had been working at the aquarium for 14 years. They've seen things before. During Hurricane Irma in 2017, Palm Beach Zoo lost a tree frog and an otter and I never know how to say this word, and a kari bird, likely due to the stress caused by the storm. 2 African antelopes died at Florida's Naples Zoo during the same storm, but that was minor loss compared to some. The Audubon Aquarium of the Americas in New Orleans lost almost all of its 10,000 animals from over 530 species, including a half-dozen sand tiger sharks, as well as several seahorses, sawfish, jellyfish, stingrays, and piranhas.
Gee.
I bet some of them ended up out in the ocean, going, "What the heck? This is a big aquarium." Okay. Okay. Well, that's it.
Looks like that's it. So,
That's it.
you want to do lasers or
Oh,
fireworks?
let's see. Let me blow my nose again. I would do, if it was up to me, I'd do lasers. That just seems like a fitting end.
I think that's double peace signs.
Okay. I can do that from over
And then
here.
I'm gonna log us off. Log
Okay.
us off on it.
Let me get her started.
No, these.
Oh, double peace signs. Oh,
I mean, oh look, there we got it. Okay.
double longhorn signs.
Oh, okay. Do it again.
Okay, I'm going to do it again. Man, it knows which way your hand is facing, too. How come it worked just seconds ago? Must
know.
have to reset. I don't think so.
No.
There you go. Well, thanks for being here, you guys.